Here is a Hyundai Sonata. Before we get started though, let me give a quick shout out to Naya Motors Inc. for letting us use the car today to film the videos. They are a used car dealer here in Ottawa, Canada. Check out the link in description for their entire inventory. Now let's go ahead and open up the driver's side door. Now right over there at the bottom left, you'll find the primary hood release lever. Pull it lightly. Now in front of the vehicle, right on top of the Hyundai emblem there, right on that left edge, put one finger in there and then lift up the hood with the other hand. Now this hood is supported by the two hood struts, one and the second one over there. Now make sure the engine is warm when you check the oil, because as engine oil heats up, it expands and that's going to affect the reading on the oil dipstick. Also, be sure that the car is on a level flat ground when you check the oil, not on a sloped driveway, because that will also affect the oil dipstick level. Now that is the oil dipstick and that's the oil fill cap. But before we fill the oil, we need to know what the current level is, right? So first, let's check the oil level. You will need a piece of rag for this. So let's go ahead and pull the dipstick out straight. What we'll do is we'll wipe the oil off the dipstick, then we'll put it back in again and then pull it out and get a fresh reading. But before that, let's take a closer look at the dipstick. There are two markings, maximum and minimum. Oil level should be between maximum and minimum. If it's below L, that means there's not enough oil and that's not good. And if it's above F, that means there's too much oil, and even that is not a good thing, because that leads to excessive oil pressure that eventually leads to oil leaks. Let's put the dipstick back in all the way, wait for a second, pull it out and get a fresh reading. In this case, the oil level is right at F. So that's good. We don't have to add any oil, we don't have to take out any oil. And just for reference, it takes about 1 quart, about 1 liter of oil for the level to go from L to F. Let's just wipe the oil off the dipstick, put it back in all the way and secure it in place. Now if you do have to add oil, just be careful. Just add a little bit oil, check the dipstick, add a little bit more and then check it, and so on and so forth. So that way you don't end up overfilling the engine with too much oil. And the oil type is right there on the fill cap, 5W20. That's what we need to get, 5W20. Now if you cannot find 5W, you can put 0W. That's okay, but the 20 part, that should be matching. Let's go ahead and twist this open. Sometimes it just may be stuck and you may have to use both your hands to loosen that oil fill cap. Just twist it left, that's where the oil goes in. When you're done, put the cap back on and twist it right till you hear that one click. Yep, that's good. Let's do this again. Loosen it, twist it right, click, and that's about it. In order to close the hood, just grab the hood, lower it, and then slam it shut. Hope you found it useful.